think it was Tom earlier who brought up, like, how much more do we need? But this was quite incredible. A direct line to President Trump and a direct connection with a quid pro quo.
Well, there's a couple of things here. First of all, the whistleblower is now irrelevant.
Right.
We can quit talking about who it is or what the whistleblowers, where they worked or the identity, because now there is multiple first-person sources of what was going on.
Starting with the White House memo itself.
Starting with the summary of the call itself. And then you add on Giuliani's statements, you add on Sondland's statements, you add on Mulvaney's statements, now you add on Bill Taylor's statements. So let's forget about that. The other thing that's really bugging me right now is these Republicans are all talking process, that this is a secret proceeding. America, the Republicans are in the room. They are there listening to all of this testimony. They are asking questions. This is not being hidden from the Republicans on Capitol Hill. They have access to all this information, and eventually the public will too once it gets past the investigative portion.
The White House is saying their defense at this point, and even Mick Mulvaney kind of, really stepped in it, but he did it too. Get over it. This is what we do. What's wrong with it? Is this a crime?
It is a crime. It is a crime to shake down a foreign government for your political purposes. And this is a classic shakedown. As somebody who prosecuted shakedowns, this is a prima facie case has more than been made. It is time to take it to the jury, which is the Senate, and shame on Republican senators if they try to smear this man. This is a West Point grad. This is a veteran. This is someone who has served Republican administrations with honor, and the Republican senators know it. So if they try to smear this guy, they really should have trouble sleeping at night.
And you see they haven't attacked him at all on the content of what America saw in that 15-page statement. It's all been from Steve Scalise and others. This is happening in the basement of the Capitol, as if that has something to do with it. Jeremy Bash, the White House talked yesterday in a statement about a radical unelected bureaucrats, apparently referring to Ambassador Taylor. I want to say again that Ambassador Taylor was pulled out of retirement by Secretary of State Mike Pompeo back in May. So the radical unelected bureaucrat is someone handpicked by this administration to come back and to run Ukraine because of his experience in that country. If you read through his statement, there is an explicit quid pro quo. We don't have to dance around this. What did you see in that testimony yesterday, at least the part of what we heard, because he was in there for 9.5 hours. So all we have right now is his opening statement.
That's right, Willie. We're talking about a West Point grad, someone who served